Hey, my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Monday's guidance reading. Just want to say before we look at the cards this week, a huge thank you to everybody that showed up and supported the first night of my tour. I was over at the Meet at 8 Club in Yeovil on Wednesday just gone, and we had an absolutely fantastic evening. Some beautiful messages, a beautiful night with reconnections, back with loved ones in the world of spirit. Just to say, I am going to be back over in Meet at 8 later in the year. So I'm back over there in November on the 5th. So if you missed out this time, but you want to come and see me again, then there will be another chance to see me, later in the year on the tour. So thank you very much. Also want to say thank you very much if you showed up on Sunday to the Instagram live that I did. We had some lovely kind of bits of guidance with tarot, and again, some beautiful connections with loved ones in spirit. So thank you very much. I'll try and do some more lives periodically as and when I get time. But yeah, it's all quite busy at the moment, So I can't speak, put my teeth back in. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on for this Monday. Also, just to say, if you didn't see, I have done a March tarot scope which went out on my newsletter, and I put it up on Facebook and it's on YouTube, and it's on Instagram on the threads part because it wouldn't let me put it up on the other bit. So if you haven't yet seen what awaits for March for tarot scope, do go over and check that out because it could be quite interesting. It's always good to know and just have a bit of an awareness of what the energy might represent at this time. But I'm very excited today because I've got a brand new deck that I want to showcase, a brand new deck that I want to work with. So this is an oracle deck, and it's the Witch's Way Home Oracle, which is pretty cool. I've wanted this for a little while. So it's by Emma Griffin, and the artwork is by Roma May Design. I'm gonna pull that in close so you can see. Let's have a little cheeky look at this one and see where the energies are taking us. The artwork on this deck is lush, it's really stunning. So these are the cards. Let's give them a knock. Let's give them a cheeky shuffle. Let's see what's happening for this Monday and the coming week ahead. Oh, sorry if you can hear my little Oscar in the background there, being all mental. Okay, so let's just see what we're going with. Let's just see. Let's see where the energies are taking us here. So we've got honor your inner strength. So this is interesting because a lot of people have been really doubting themselves at the moment, in readings that I've been getting, a lot of people have been sort of almost like putting themselves down, being quite detrimental to how they speak to themselves and everything else. So honor your inner strength. I think this is a real celebration of how far you've traveled, how far you've come in your journey of life, and your journey is personal to you. So nobody necessarily knows your struggles, the things you've had to go through, the things you personally have had to kind of overcome. Those challenges, they are going to be bespoke to you. But celebrate your wins, celebrate your victories. And I think we're in such a strange stage of life. I think it's very hard being alive in today's world, I'm going to be really honest. And a lot of people that I'm talking to in readings, their spirit, their soul within is quite tired, it's quite fed up, it's had enough. I think for a lot of us, we want to return home. And that's not to say we're suicidal. There's a real difference between being suicidal and wanting to end life and just feeling exhausted, just feeling like, we've reached a point of completion. I think as well, the world is designed in a way now that it was never created for. So we're living in quite a sort of, in a way, quite an authentic way of life. It's not the rhythm, it's not the design, it's not the blueprint that we were meant to be part of, So honouring your inner strength, I think, is quite challenging. It is quite hard for us at times. So, when you do have the wins, the victories, really celebrate those things. But when you also have the hardship, when you have the struggle, when you have those days when you don't want to be here, or you don't want to get out of bed, or it all feels a bit complicated, or you don't want to have to go and deal with that particular contract signing or whatever it is you're up against, really celebrate when you do sort of pull through and then have the magic and have the bravery to keep going, you know. So I see this as like both honoring your spirit and celebrating your strength, but I think it's also about reminding yourself how strong you actually are, you know, because I think some of us just forget that. Really, we get so caught up in the routine of life. I think sometimes we just forget the state of play we're in, you know. So there's a little bit of that coming in. So I hope that resonates and makes a little bit of sense for you. An interesting card, but just look at the artwork, because the artwork is stunning. It's beautiful. And what I love is almost we've got this like majestic bear, which is the representation of the inner strength. And, you know, it's like housing all this stuff. So we've got these kind of these scrolls, the wisdom, the sort of, you know, the lessons, the teachings, the understandings that have been sort of, you know, picked up en route. We also have the sword, not necessarily using it, but it's there as protection as well. So that's quite interesting with this. Now then, what do I need to let you know about? A couple of cheeky shouts. The main thing, so this Friday, I'm going to be over at Carpe Noctem in Frome, and I am doing an evening of readings. So if you didn't get to see me last time, there's another opportunity to kind of get involved. I think we have maybe 4 or 5 spaces left. So if you want to come and see me on Friday night for an in-person reading, pop over to the website and you can get that booked in. It'll be lovely to see you there. And then on Saturday, I'm doing a sold-out day of readings at the Collective Dreams down in Burnham-on-Sea. Very excited to be back down there with the girls. Always a fun day. The stairs in that shop make me work. They really make me work for my pound of flesh, but I don't mind, because hopefully I will lose some weight en route with that as well. So it's all good stuff. Just to say as well, a couple of cheeky shouts, some great stuff happening in March. We've got the tour, you know, really kicking in. So we've got Scenes Community Centre. So thank you if you've bought tickets. And if you're still planning to buy some tickets, don't leave it too late, because that might sell out. We've also got Dorking, which is down to like 8 tickets. So if you're in and around Dorking, Surrey, and you want to come along, that show is coming up this month. We also have the Witches Market happening on Mother's Sunday. So if you're stuck for something to do, if you're not sure what you want to do, come along, get involved. It's going to be a fantastic, beautiful day with some amazing people. So the Witches Market in Westbury, Wiltshire at the White Horse View. I have spaces available if you want to come and see me for a private reading there. Drop me a message and we can get you booked in. It's just going to be a beautiful day. So I'm very, very excited to be part of that. So lots of cool things happening. So yeah, I hope you can make sense of this week's message. Honor your inner strength, celebrate you, be fabulous, be enough as you, I think is the key thing here. Because a lot of people, like I say, I've been feeling quite flat, quite low, quite lost, quite vulnerable. And I just think it's about being enough, even if it's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle of life, even if it's not always understood and it's not plain sailing. Be enough as you, because being you is your best gift to the world. So I think that's what I take from this, really. So going to leave it with you. Have a cool one, and I will see some of you lovelies very soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.